So Starlink is a natural fit for airplanes. Starlink on an airplane is amazing. You open up your computer and you might as well be at home. Now, again, you have some of the limitations that you have at home. You probably have more. You're sharing like a common router with sort of everyone on the plane. But it just works, and it's fast. And
it's far better than the airline internet that we're used to.
Yeah, I mean, there's some decent ones. But yeah, no, you open up YouTube and boom, it starts playing. It's like it's amazing.
And which airlines carry it these days? Is it United?
So the first time I used it was an airline called JSX, which mostly operates in this. I think they started in the Southwest. They've expanded a little bit. This is the whole like they go to
boutique
like the private
airline.
Carriers, sort of. Well, it's like the private jet terminal, but it's you buy it's the whole.
I have a lot of questions about JSX, but
so.
Neither,
but Hawaiian added it. But the big one was United. United announced it like a year ago or something like that, and it's on their commuter jets now, and now starting to roll out to the mainline line fleet. That's where. So I used it on JSX a long time ago, and then I used it on United just like a week ago or a couple weeks ago. And it was awesome. So, what's interesting about that deal is previously on United, you had to pay $8 if you were what is the United Mileage Plus member, or like $12 if you weren't, to access the internet using their old school satellite internet, which again was still much better than the like old, like what was it, Gogoro? No, not Gogoro.
Gogoro, I think.
Gogoro is a scooter company. There was something Go.
It was Go or something.
Oh yeah, they used cellular like towers pointed up. That was horrible. I mean, it was the whole like
Go in flight is the
it was amazing
provider that we
and then it quickly became
with.
Awful. It's like that skit, the comedian whose name escapes me, bald guy. Wait, there's a lot of bald comedians, aren't there?
Is that Louis C.K.?
Yeah, Louis C.K. Thank you.
Okay.
So anyhow, the deal with Starlink is it's going to be free, and as I understand it, that is a Starlink dictated term. So you do get access. You do have to be a Mileage Plus member, and so you can see there's a few plays for United here. There's obviously an advertising opportunity. You have a captive audience. You're forcing them to identify themselves in order to use this amazing internet, and now you can capture data, you can serve ads, like all this sort of thing. And that's a big push for the airlines generally. United is by far the best as far as tech goes. I called them the best airline in the world, like to people shocked, like 5 or 6 years ago. Even with their cabin's gotten a lot better, but even back then it wasn't even close to being comparable to like the Asian airlines, right? My two airlines are EVA in Taiwan, EVA, and United. The EVA is always like 5-star, like it's amazing, all these sorts of things. And the reason I like United is EVA at least has a somewhat functional website. United is amazing. You could change flights, you could cancel flights, you can do everything without talking to someone, which is great. And then I think I really broke. I was on Singapore Airlines. I think I had to cancel a flight, and it was literally a WordPress form where you type in your stuff. And maybe you'll get a refund at some point, maybe not. And I'm like, you know what? I am all United. Like
I actually experienced something very similar with KLM, trying to get a refund from a KLM flight in Europe a couple years ago. So yes, there are definitely some airlines that haven't figured out tech, but United has done it better than anyone else.
Yeah, and they're markedly better than Delta and American as well. And like I remember the first time, most people do this now, but years ago I was sitting in the plane looking, I had a view of the baggage handlers, and I saw my bag, them set it on there. And a guy scans it, and like, bing, my phone beeps. Your luggage is loaded on the plane. I'm like, that's awesome.
So that's so good. I mean, you really brought me back. I was like putting in plain text to the KLM customer complaint form and being like, there has to be a better way to do this. But here we are.
Well, it's really interesting because the U.S. airlines have a real challenge. They have a real challenge competing with international airlines because our labor costs are much higher, and they have the unions and like all those sorts of things. So how do you deliver a premium experience when you're competing with the Emirates of the world or the EVAs of the world or sort of whatever it might be? The way you win, and this is the way you win, is through technology. because technology is scalable. United has spent a lot of money for like a decade now on their tech stack. And for me, it totally worked. I'm willing to have not as good of food. I'm willing to have surly flight attendants because the ongoing experience of interacting with United as a frequent flyer is so much better. And it's better in a way that they can justify because it's a technological upfront expense that is zero marginal cost sort of going forward. And by the way, over the last few years, their wine's gotten way better. Their food's gotten a little better. Still not, that's no comparison to them in EVA. Their wine's better than EVA right now. They're like, and the flight attendants have gotten better.
Free ads on the podcast. You're already working on Kizik's behalf. Now you're advertising on United's
I think United's story is fast. No, I think this story is really, really fascinating because it's how does technology actually make things better? You have this, like, all these airlines hit this like seemingly static point where, and it's unfair, we're competing with, Emirates and EVA and they have unfair labor advantages.
Subsidized airlines, effectively. Yeah,
the way you get better is through technology, and they're a shining example of it working. Like they become they and Delta just dominate as far as profitability goes.
Interesting.
They're doing very well. Also, another thing that I think Delta was earlier on this, and United has really followed, is getting really good at segmenting customers. And pay for all the different levels. And on one hand, that's kind of annoying when you sort of got stuff all at once. All together. On the other hand, that is a technology story as well, where you can split up all the different components of the airline experience so people can pay more. And it's actually great for, not to sound like a privileged dork, I'm well past that line. I'm talking about the relative quality of wine on these airlines, but the first class has gotten way cheaper, actually, particularly domestically, precisely because they're much better, thanks to technology, at figuring out supply and demand. So it's funny, the benefit of being a frequent flyer has gone down a lot. You rarely get upgraded these days, but it's very easy for me to be a frequent flyer because for $100 more, I can buy first class and then my points add up faster and all these sorts of things. So what's happened in airlines is actually, I think, quite interesting in this regard. So Starlink, yeah.
Well, this has been a nice freewheeling conversation, but on the Starlink question, I have
all
one
this
question.
Stuff ties together. All this stuff ties together.
I know.
Okay.
I know. We're gonna land the plane, as it were.
But
my question on Starlink: why are they incentivized to push United and other airlines to offer the service free to customers?
So it makes sense United did Starlink first because that's in line with what I've witnessed from United over the last decade. They're heavily invested in having the best technology, and this is great technology and is a reason, absolutely, if you have a choice between United or Delta or American, once United has Starlink everywhere, unfortunately it's not propagated enough that you can make this determination, but of course you should choose the airline with Starlink.
Yep.
So what does that mean? That means Delta and American need to get Starlink as well. How do you make it aware and everyone knows about this amazing experience? Because it's free. You open up, the crazy thing is actually a lot of people don't pay. I haven't seen the numbers in a while, but it was way lower than you expect. The number of people that would buy internet on a plane is actually quite low. And which is crazy to me. I feel like I'm dying when I'm on a flight without it. But again, I have a sickness, so don't look at me.
Well, it's also a business expense for you. I mean, that's the thing. Is like I buy internet because I expense it and use it to work the entire flight.
Right, but a lot of people view it into like, oh, that's like, it's nice to sit back and watch movies and be connected. This sounds terrible, which I can sympathize with. I can't relate to, but I can sympathize with. So you get sympathy, not empathy. So yeah, you're just gonna get on a United flight and you're gonna have amazing internet, and it's gonna get you that's gonna be your expectation going forward.
Then you're gonna get on an American flight. You're not gonna have amazing internet, and you're gonna say, "I'm flying United next time."
Exactly. And so United gets a benefit by moving first because they're gonna have a differentiation for a brief amount of time. What Starlink, I think, expects to happen and wants to happen is satellite internet shifts from being a differentiator for United to being table stakes for everyone.
Yep.
And if you're table stakes, United's premium is going to go away. They're not going to get any advantage because everyone's going to have it. But Starlink's going to benefit because everyone has to have it. Being table stakes is a great place to be as a business, particularly when the table is one only you can set.
Yeah.
And like, I've talked about this even in the context of Stratechery. Like, at the beginning of Stratechery, people saw it as a big advantage to be subscribed to Stratechery. When it shifted to everyone in Silicon Valley leads Stratechery, I have to subscribe.
Then it's a really good business for Ben.
I got a less enthusiastic fan base and more grumpy people, but I made way more money. So, and I'm highly differentiated. It's literally, I'm the only one that Stratechery is exclusive to me by definition. And so this is almost that at scale. No one can match Starlink. Now there are other, we'll get to the other approaches, but so that's what they're doing, I believe, with airlines. They want to become, it's just an expectation that your airplane has engines, it has seats, and it has Starlink. And if it doesn't, you're not going to fly it.